topics, and it says temperature check in Tallahassee because we're
it's hot.
I need a temperature check for Danny Kanell because last year we saw your Florida State helmet. I mean, it was there at the beginning of the season.
It's still there.
Slowly moved out of the frame.
It's still there. It's still there. I'll break it out when the football season starts. I spoke to Mike Norvell this morning. Was talking about the spring game, which is coming up. Didn't even know we were doing this segment, but he is excited, and he should be. 23 new faces that are showing up already in spring practice because they haven't had that luxury with a COVID season and his first year. Things are impacted. Then you see kind of a mass exodus of transfers, people leaving, guys coming in. It's a struggle to get a recruiting class. But now that you've got your hands on these guys in a full spring and you've got a returning quarterback in Jordan Travis, I think they can get a head start on next season. It's a massive year for Mike Norvell. I mentioned the temperature. I think he's on the hot seat, and that's just the expectations that's there. After a 5-win season, the excuses have been there. And I like Mike Norvell. I like his energy. I like his vision, but it's a bottom line business. Now you have to start seeing return on the field. But with some of the players that he's got in place, building a roster through transfers and pretty strong recruiting classes, I am excited for the season, what it holds for Florida State.
You can turn it around quick. That's what we're seeing right now in college football. You can turn over your roster quick with the transfer portal and obviously recruiting in a new class. There's two things that I think Florida State has to figure out. Offensively with Jordan Travis, he's going to improve throwing the football, bottom line. They've got to get more conventional offense from the pocket, him playing, if they really want to, try to challenge for the ACC, which is what it's going to be all about. The last thing is their identity. What is this Florida State team's identity, really the program in general's identity? Back in the day when DK was there, they were slinging around. They had talent everywhere. They had unbelievable defenses. I don't know that you can really hang your hat on much of that anymore. I think you see bright spots. Jermaine Johnson, who was a transfer, ended up having a phenomenal year this past year for the Seminoles. But outside of a few players here and there, you're not seeing it collectively as a team, as a program. And that's where they need to get back to. And I think the one thing that makes me a little pessimistic for, really their future is the fact that Mario Cristobal's back in South Florida. And he is recruiting at a really high clip. He's put together one heck of a staff. And any of those recruits that they were maybe able to lure away from South Florida, I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon now. I think Miami's going to have that on lock. And it's only going to constrain then what Tallahassee is going to be able to recruit in the future up there, trying to get guys to become Noles instead of becoming Canes.
We saw that September 4th at LSU. We'll go to that game because we can't make it to the Final Four because tickets are like $3,000 for a plane ticket. We're going to put that on the calendar. Danny Quinn, that worked. Danny Kanell, Brady Quinn, appreciate it. By the way, you can hear more from these guys on the Cover 3 podcast. Everything in the world of college football because there's actually still a whole lot going on. Make sure to download and follow. Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.